This is Bob Allison again. I'm calling in to inquire, are you guys running a talk show or are you guys running a chat show? Because A, I refuse to post anything publicly, and B, your pages, everything is public. So I am not posting anything public to comment on your show. So until you guys open up the phone lines on a consistent basis, I won't call in. Well, I guess it's no skin off of your ass, but seriously, aren't you like looking for watchers, listeners, viewers, people to contribute? Once again, I will.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host.
Good morning.
I don't know what to say without Isaac here. Normally he does the intro. Do the intro. I'm to throw
Hello, welcome to Youngstown Studio, where you have the Bull Moose Luke and you have the Chihuahua Joe here.
Oh.
And if you've been paying attention to all things on social media, Luke has been busy with crafting some
like an artist,
some videos, and some Tito Brown being probably your favorite target at this point. So fill us in. What have you been up to?
So I'm gonna. I mean, as a magician, everyone's like, I don't want to reveal my secrets, but I'll tell everybody. I don't care,
dude. You're gonna freaking ruin it. Don't tell the secret.
Don't tell them how I'm doing it.
No.
Don't tell them how I'm doing it. Okay, I won't. It's just so fun. and the funny thing is that people don't realize. So I have this app. You take a picture and then you put it in, and you have to tell it exactly what to do, or else it goes off the rails. You've messed with these things,
heck
right?
Yeah. So, well, tell me first. How did you get them to fly through my window? What did you have to tell the prompt?
That was the code. So that was have him stand up, say I'm not leaving as a whatever, and I said have him jump out the window. But I was like, but then at first it didn't jump out. Like nobody realizes how many times you have to do it till you get it right.
Yes,
because if you don't prompt right, it'll like nightmare fuel.
Yes.
I had it one time, and dude, I'm not lying. I had it have Mike Ciccones stand up and twerk on this table. Okay, now hold on. That's all I put. He stood up, starts twerking, and it looked like his ball sack came out of his pants, and it was like flopping around. Like I'm not lying, and I'm like, dude, that was a big jump, dude. Like it added that.
Yeah, took some liberties. Now, your expressions while he was jumping out the window impressed me most because that is what I would expect you to react in that moment.
You have to have the guy in this shirt, this guy in this shirt, say, look shocked or yes, exactly. And it made Isaac and I Isaac and I make way more buff. But dude, the Tito things, it's hysterical. I mean, I love them. I laugh at the Tito things. Like, dude, the one where he said, what did he say? He said something like, he's like, you're asking me about local business, what I do for local business. What's that over there? And then run out the door. It's like freaking hysterical. So Isaac. Oh, by the way, let's talk. Isaac's not here today.
Yeah.
He was raking his yard. I still don't understand. Maybe he'll call in and explain it. Raking his yard and hit his eyeball with the rake and scraped his good eye because he's like a bad colorblind eye or something like that. And yeah, he scraped it. So he went to the doctor and they said, yeah, you got to take a couple days off. So today's topic, AI Tito. I want to talk about Ciccone. I have questions for you because you've been involved in politics, I think. Yeah. Local Dems and Republican Party. I'll talk about that. Canzanetta, the Vindicator supporting Tito, and then also the calling hours of the Catholic Church in the churches. That's cool. And then anything else. I want to talk about 3i Atlas too. There's so much I want to talk about.
Yes, let's do it.
I know. All right. So.
And you have a call coming in right away. So I don't know if you want to get into your topic.
It's Isaac. Go ahead.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Isaac. Pick it up. I want to hear his story of why he's not here. Thank you.
Line 1, you're on.
This is Isaac Schuster calling in to tell the story of how I injured my eyeball.
Everybody wants to know. How was the eyeball injured?
Yeah, everybody wants to know what happened.
So I was, yes, I was in fact in my backyard raking. I'm cleaning like brush on the edges of my property to try and get like the entire property clear.
Got it.
And I did not hit my eye with my rake, Luke. You never listen to anything I tell you ever. Like ever. So I was raking up like branches and underneath like a bush, and I like went down to rake, and I was wearing glasses too. I was wearing protective eyewear because I only have one good eye. So I was raking, and I like stabbed my eye with one of the branches. Like one of the branches.
Wait, if you had glasses, how did you hurt yourself? That doesn't make any sense.
It like went the branch, like it was the end, like the end of the branch. It like scooped up underneath the glasses and stabbed my eye. Like I don't know how the hell it happened, but yeah, it like went underneath the glasses and stabbed my eye.
Did it hurt? Did it hurt? Bad?
I went to. Oh, it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And it's like, so my issue is I'm completely flying blind over here. Like I can't drive because in my right eye, I technically have my left eye is my good one. My right eye is a lazy eye. But so the connection, the wiring to my brain is not right. So it's basically like my eye is dying. I am blessed by the God above that I don't, have like a wandering eye. Like, could you imagine if I was doing a podcast and then there was a lazy eye and my eyes like freaking wandering around? Everybody's like, "Oh my God, Isaac, like, what are you looking at? Isaac, what are you looking at?" So I'm like very lucky. But so my good eye gets stabbed, and then I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't do anything. I can't see anything." So I had Dad come pick me up, take me to the eye doctor yesterday, and it's basically like there's a massive scratch across the top of my eye.
Wow. And
she gave me antibiotic drops, and she put like a contact lens bandage over it because over my eyeball, because she said it's so messed up that like every time I'm closing my eyelid, it's re-scratching it.
Oh.
So yeah, it's not fun. I can't drive. I'm sitting at home, bored out of my mind. Can't look at it. I can't see anything.
Can you play video? Are you playing video games?
No, I can't. I can't see the TV. Like I can't from that distance. Like I'm doing my work like a foot from my computer, straining my eye. I strained my eye to see the 595-1600 to call into this stupid radio show this morning. I could barely see it. Like I can't. I'm doing laundry. I'm doing dishes. I'm trying not to like kill myself over here. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go for a walk and try not to walk into traffic.
Is Shelby there?
No, Shelby's working. I'm home alone.
She's probably so annoyed with you right now. Like, could you imagine her? Like,
yeah, like there's nothing. I can't
like,
do anything. I can't drive. I'll die or kill somebody.
that sucks.
Like, what? Oh, it's so bad. I can't read. Like, and then I'm trying to do my work. I'm just straining my eyeballs even more because a foot from my phone or a foot from my
Keel
screen.
is in the comment section because you can't read. Said bros soft, and then he said I might go fight him.
Go O'Keel.
Yeah, O'Keel. Now's the time to fight me because you could definitely. I couldn't see anything. I have to freaking bob and weave, you know.
Be like just random.
But no, the eye doctor was like, Isaac, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your pain? And I'm like, honestly, not bad. I'm like 5 or 6, like 5 or 6 maybe. And it's like I don't care so much about the pain. What I care about is not being able to see anything.
How long is it going to be?
How
long is it going to be like this for?
Couple days. Because she's like, the eye heals really fast. But she's like, I'm surprised. She's like, your eye, like, she's like, you could have, she's like, eyes heal so fast. When you stab yourself with that stick, it could have went into your eye. Ooh. And she's like, it must feel like there's gravel in your eye. And I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm surprised that you're like that must have been excruciating pain. I'm like, I really don't, I don't think it was that painful. It's just I can't freaking see anything.
Oh, good Lord! Could you
that's what I'm doing. I would be there, guys. I would be there, but I can't drive. So,
wow. All right. Well, hey, thanks for calling.
I'm gonna be listening. I'll be listening. Great job. You're doing wonderful, guys. You're doing so good.
Thanks. Oh, he's such a baby. He's such the little kid. He's such the fourth child of our family, Joe.
You have no empathy for that.
None.
Have you ever been down a sense?
Down a sense?
Yeah. Lost your smell, lost your hearing, lost your sight, and man, I use that sense often.
The closest thing, I was at the beach once, and do you ever get water in your ears? And it wouldn't pop. Mm-hmm. Like I had to go to the emergency room for wash it out. And it was like annoying, like you couldn't believe, because I could feel it and I couldn't hear, and like people were yelling and everything else like that. So you don't have a sense, do you?
The hearing is gone.
What is your hearing? Have you had it tested?
Oh yeah.
If you're at home and you've never met, Joe can't hear anything.
Yeah, I read lips.
You do.
I do.
You can't. Why? Can you hear me talking right now?
No, I can't.
Seriously?
Zero sound. But there's only like a frequency range that's completely, silent to me, and it's
like, is it low?
No, like low I can hear.
So
it's sort of like in the normal speech range is where I hear nothing.
Really?
Yep.
Because you wear your AirPods too.
Usually, yeah. If I'm in front of you, I can read your lips, right. No problem.
However, Joe does say he can't hear me coming because I'm like a freaking grizzly bear. Like,
you are. I think he's doing me a favor. He knows I can't hear, so he's loud as F for me. But that's not the case.
Totally not true. Like I come in here singing, dancing, yeah.
But listen, so the Meta eyeglasses, have you ever seen those suckers? So they're basically computers that you wear on your face for glasses, and they're thick as hell. They look like the biggest nerd on the planet.
Do they like run the screens up?
You have a screen in your right eye.
Oh, that's
and as it's listening to you, it will do closed captioning for me.
Really?
So one day I'm going to be able to show up with those glasses and not have to read your lips.
Does it do it now?
What do you mean? Yeah, absolutely.
So you get the glasses.
I could get the glasses.
Get them. Bring them in.
I'm getting them.
Have you seen the AirPods that do like translations? Yes. I don't know if they're a scam or not.
Yes, they are. They're really good now. The glasses do that too.
The glasses do a translation. Yep. So if I'm like in a Chinese restaurant and they're saying, "Look at that fat ass eating all the freaking,"
so you can walk up to a sign, and if it's written in a different language, it will translate it and overlay it over the language.
That's a thing.
Freaking awesome.
How much are those glasses?
Like $500.
Really?
Yep.
Is everybody going to have these eventually, you think?
They look shitty as could be. So
get them in regular sunglasses eventually.
They got to get smaller.
Are they like huge because of the computer stuff?
Yeah. Okay. They're very thick.
I got to get some of those. All right. So, dude, this is so funny.
Yeah.
I just know sorry, I was going to get into something, but you can't hear anything. Like there are times, I don't know if you know this or not, you'll be sitting like in the room with Isaac and I, and we'll start talking shit about you, and you have no idea.
No, not at all.
Can't hear anything. It's crazy.
And I trust that you will F with me no matter what.
so
if
true.
I break my leg, you know it's going to be fodder.
Now, when we go ghost hunting, though, you hear shit sometimes.
Yeah, it's in the range where I can make things
So
out.
weird.
Yeah.
Like, yet he can hear when I mumble or sing to myself. Is what Kellen
you just got to bring your annoyances in the level that I can't hear, and then I don't care.
Wait, Isaac just said, "I'm such a baby, bro. I was walking through the grocery store holding my wife's arm because I'm blind
with a cane in front of him." Dude, he's
gonna
play it up.
Yeah,
he's
got to. Like get a cane, like feel it around. Oh my god.
I know what the next video that Luke creates is. It's Isaac with a blind cane.
You got to be careful though with that AI shit. By the way, I'm warning everybody now. You figure out how to do it. You got to be careful because I was reading like somebody's like, you're going to get sued. You're going to do it. Like people were like worried about me. And I appreciate people worrying about us getting sued. Public officials are fair game. Like that is a fact. Like,
satire is built into the law.
Right, exactly. It's literally built in. And they're like, well, you're doing a deep fake of Ciccone. He's going to sue you. I was like, he can sue me all he wants. And he's not going to beat us,
it's
right?
So long that you don't purport it to be a true thing that actually happened.
Correct. So if I went in there and did a video of Ciccone robbing a bank, right, and made it look real and said, this is actual live video of Ciccone.
Now you're in trouble.
Now you're done, right? Or there was the other thing. It was like, you could like think of this, like the sexual stuff you could do with that. Like the guy's ball sack on the one that I was like hanging out. Like you can literally make it look like he's making out with somebody. You could do, you can do all this stuff. That is in trouble. Let's just say though, like I was reading about court cases. There are like examples of like ex-boyfriends or ex-girlfriends making deep fakes of their ex, like banging people and then releasing it on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, or on social media and they like we're talking jail time.
Yes.
Like they go to jail for like the one guy got like 5 years in prison for doing it. And it's like, whoa. So it's like, just be careful if you're going to start screwing around with that stuff. Cause I pictured like people like making all kinds of stuff and then putting it out there and
as real. That's
real.
So if you stipulated that this is AI generated or this is considered satire,
right,
you're protected,
right? Or if I say AI Tito, I'm making it like his own character.
You're being very or
AI Ciccone, but and it's like I don't think Tito would do anything. I think Ciccone, because he's a lawyer, could do a cease and desist or something like that, and I'm almost hoping he does. Because we talked to our lawyer and he's like, dude, cease and desist are nothing. They're like, hey, we might sue you, we might not. And it's like
warning, right? Yeah.
Huh?
They're
like,
just warning you.
Yeah, and it's like, and then he's like, have Ciccone sue us, or let Ciccone sue us. Like, and then he's like, I will do a deposition or whatever it is called, where you get all the information, and he's like, I'll hammer him. I'm like, I'm almost like, fishing. Good morning, Ciccones, Henderson, Ciccones.
I like that name.
Ciccones. That's a cool name. Is that your real name? Is that your real name, Ciccones? Or is that a nick? That's got to be a nickname.
I like it, regardless.
Ciccones. All right. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What do local Democratic and Republican parties do?
What do they do?
What do they do? What is their purpose? Help me out. Oh, I'm going there, Joe. I'm doing it. What is their purpose?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell me?
What's their mission statement? No, I know what they should do, but I don't know what they do.
So you can't even help me with this. I thought you were going to give me the answer.
No. Local guys are hyper partisan, right?
Okay.
And they could play a local angle, giving their communities an advantage in the national or the state landscape, right? But they don't do that. They pretend that they're national, national politics, and they just toe party lines and try to make it resonate on the,
Is that what it's almost like spreading the message at a local?
Yeah. So like if you had your local Democrat Party talking about national issues that don't really have a direct benefit to your local community, like what the heck are you even doing?
I know it'll drive Isaac crazy, but I'm going to ask. I know McCabe will never come on our show because he stood us up one time like 4 years ago. But there's a new guy, Drew Carchetti, with the Republicans. I'm gonna invite him on sometime.
Do it
because and then we've had Chris Anderson on, and for some reason Chris Anderson thinks we hate him, and we don't hate him. We don't agree with what he does. We don't agree with a lot of his opinions. I don't agree how he runs his social media page as a thing, right? But I don't have a problem with them. I get it. You know what I mean?
Well, the effectiveness of people like Jim Trafficant, whereas they were first Mahoning Valley and second national politics.
That's it. Right. Anderson, when he was on our show, now who I'm talking about is the Mahoning Party, Democratic Mahoning Party, whatever, chair of the Democratic Party. We had him on the show. And to this day, when he said this, it still sticks with me. We asked him if you had a Democrat who you knew was a sleazebag and a Republican who you knew was a good person, and who would you vote for? And he said, I would still vote for the Democrat.
100%.
Because, what did he say? It was something about getting to the final destination is about bus stops, and sometimes you have to go on, like something like that. And it's like
that is exactly what I'm talking. So let's just say your district or your county is mostly labor, right? So protectionism and tariffs and making sure your the people that you represent are going pro labor. Let's just say Trump hit some steel tariffs that benefit your county.
Right.
Could you break from the National Democrat Party and say you would need to represent the Mahoning County, right?
They don't do that.
No.
Yeah, that's
never.
The problem. And it's both sides. I'm not saying that I'm using the Democrats. The Republicans do it.
Same
too.
thing.
They can never. It's party first.
Yes.
Always. And I hate that. Yeah. And I know Isaac hates that. Not to speak. I mean, it just sucks and it's not cool. However, with Michael Ciccone, when he did the racist tweet, this is the first time I think I've ever seen both parties aligned in Mahoning County, the two smaller parties, both released.
That was easy. That was low hanging fruit.
Yeah, it was that. No, it's not like we're agreeing on like business or voting or anything like that, right?
But honestly, in the industry of politics, like you have to do certain things in order to move up. Like let's just say you have Chris Anderson, who sees himself as state or federal.
Right.
Like you have to say the right things in order to get adopted into an industry that's going to pay you way more money, give you way more respect and notoriety if you toe the line.
So you think it's more about toe the line. So
they're looking at career more than they are representing our communities.
And that's not what they're supposed to do.
They're not.
Like that right there is the whole reason I hate politics.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
They can't do what's best for the area.
That's right.
They have to do what's best for their party.
Yep.
I agree. That's gross. And it's
so gross.
And like on record, I will, and Isaac will, and I know you will always do what's best for the area. What we feel is best. People might not agree with it, but we will do what's best for the area. That's why I don't know if it's going to make a difference or not. Half of it's because it's fun, but I don't think Tito is helping our area at all.
So we'll use the AI thing.
Yeah.
Like on a national level, I think AI is terrible for labor forces.
Right.
But
why?
if you
wait. You're saying for like work
jobs.
Dude, they replaced the in Lordstown. Did you see that?
Yes.
The robots.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But on the local level, if you got 5 different companies that are looking to hire people in the Mahoning Valley, start companies and whatever, I can put my community first above the national politics of it and know that people in my community, my neighbor, is going to benefit from that legislation. I would be able to break for my community versus the national interests.
Wow. Yeah, and they will never do that.
Never.
That's sad. It's not what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
And I even get it like doses of like the elected local officials doing that. Now, not so much like trustees or anything. Well, sometimes trustees, but Tito, I truly feel Tito wants to go higher up than where he
100%.
Right. And because he toes the line, he doesn't ever really go. He's meeting with DeWine. He's on a committee with DeWine. I'll bet if he doesn't get elected, he goes somewhere else and does something.
Well, if you're a C-list actor and you're working like really small projects, barely making ends meet, isn't not in your interest to be able to go to B-list and A-list?
Hell yeah.
And would you do what's necessary to go through the industry and get more notoriety and more ability?
Right. Yeah.
You can't blame them.
Yeah.
But calling a spade is what we do.
Dennis says AI should only be regulated. It should be regulated for only satire meme videos. I'm telling you,
Luke gets priority. He gets most of the CPU.
Isaac and I were on the phone together, and he's like, we were talking about it. I'm like, what if I took a picture of our dead dog from 10 years ago? Okay. Put it in the AI video to see what happens. I did it, and it is like Pet Cemetery shit.
Yes.
I mean, terrifying. Then I want another level. And I don't want to talk about it because I have nightmares about it. I have nightmares. I put a picture of our dead grandma in it.
Oh,
Joe.
Oh, no.
So she's got like her mouth closed, right? And like kind of facing this way with a picture of her. Dude, I'm so messed up. It turns, smiles, but it's not like her teeth, like a look. And it like her eyes got like, oh my God. I like deleted it as fast as I could. There's no way. Dude, it was this creepiest freaking thing I've ever seen. Oh, no thanks. So anyways, with great power comes great responsibility.
No, you're going to be called as an expert in this field.
Yeah.
Congressmen are going to call you in and say, Luke, I see what you've been doing there in Youngstown.
Hey, why don't you
bring it on the national scene?
I'll tell you what, guys. Congressman, if you guys want to take down your opponent, I'll do it pro bono. I'll do it on the side, and you just can't tell. Like, you could do that. You could take people down if you want it. Why isn't it happening yet? Like, where they're using AI, creating fake things, creating fake accounts, and then releasing it. You think that's coming? I would say that they have to come.
And there's going to be legislation that curtails the shit out of that, because that is going to be so confusing to 90% of the voters out there when they start seeing videos that aren't as transparent as the ones you're doing.
I'm transparent as F. And there's still people in there saying Tito didn't say that. This is AI. Literally, they're saying that in the comments. And the first word is AI. Tito says this. And they're literally, and they're like, this isn't real. How dare you? Like, this isn't, you made this. I'm like, no shit.
Not a lot of smart people out there.
Yeah, I'm not releasing the app. I'm not allowed. Joe said I was going to, but I'm not allowed.
Ruin the trick.
I'm not allowed to ruin the trick. Nope. I'm like a magician. Hey, Kellen says, hey, is it true that Teslas will show people on screen if you drive through a graveyard? Will show people on screen if you drive through a graveyard? Is that true?
Teslas have cameras. They interpret what they see, and then Tesla does a lot of fun things with how it's processed, right? So like you run, you're
so I'm going down the road. There's a graveyard.
You see a deer that runs across. Yeah. It sees that it's a deer, and it stops you from moving. Practical.
Fair.
You run across the graveyard, and it has like 5 ghosts walk across the street. That's fun. It's not meant to have.
Oh, it does do that?
I can't verify, but I have heard people with musings of things that weren't really there that showed on their screen as a person running across. What? And a lot of people were saying, was that a ghost? Or was it just Tesla engineers saying, watch me?
What do you think it is? It's obviously Tesla.
Yeah.
Did they admit they do that?
No.
Really?
It's a fun fact. It's a little Easter egg.
Have you taken it? Have you ever? You never had?
I've gone across graveyards, and like really, they haven't done anything fun with me. But I have saw the same thing that Kellen's referring to. Yeah.
Wow. Good morning, my fellow asshats. Yeah, it's hello, Dad. All right. So the Republican parties don't do anything other than push their agenda upon everything else, right?
But really, have Chris Anderson back on. That
Chris Anderson for the Dems and Drew Carcetti for the.
Is he a young guy?
He's a younger guy. Okay. Yeah, he's like maybe a little younger. I think a little younger than me. I coach football with him. He's a good dude. So I'm going to ask him the same question too. Drew, the same question we have.
Would you be willing to put your local community ahead of national politics? Period.
Do you think they would?
Never. They don't.
Never.
They do not.
They have to say yes, but they won't. Like Chris Anderson, when he said that thing, I was blown away. He said that. He would not vote for the better.
Honestly, he really is the most honest representative or chairman that
because
I've
he's
seen
honestly saying it.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
At least you know where he's at.
That's true. That is a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like I said, I think he thinks we don't like him, but it's not that we don't like him.
No, he's a good dude. Like personally, I like the dude.
Yeah, I just like I said, it's just that kind of stuff just grosses me out. I would like to say good job to our followers and good job to Facebook. So Mark Canzanetta from Casa de Canzanetta had did you see it?
The
Dawn bust or whatever they call that thing was taken. So he put it out there and said, hey, this was taken. I want it back. I won't yell, we won't press charges or anything else like that. So then Isaac and I went and made a Dawn AI video and said, hey, I want to come back, return me, right? The next day, now this video got shared like 20,000 times. The next day, the guy brought the Dawn back and said, sorry.
Beautiful.
Canzanetta said no problem. We appreciate it. Didn't press. You know what I mean? No issues. Whatever else.
Can we know who that dude was, or we will not reveal the trick?
Melissa Canzanetta. Melissa.
Who's the guy? Like listen. I might do business with this guy next week, and if I know he's capable of getting dosed out of his mind and stealing a bust from somebody else,
right?
I need to know.
Melissa. We don't want Joe wants to know who it is.
I do.
I want to know. I want to know if he stole it intentionally or what his reasoning was for taking it. Right? Is it like well, no, this is in the trash, so I'm going to take it, right? Or was it I'm going to grab it, bring it home? Oh shit, I'm going to get busted. Bring it back.
Yeah, he's a young dude who got drunk and did something stupid.
We've all done it. Yep,
for sure.
As a lifelong Republican, I voted for Democrats when I believe someone who was with the guy brought it back. So it wasn't the guy who took it.
Can we know, please? Melissa.
Come on.
Just let us know.
Mark is on here too. The person of interest was drunk.
For sure. That's absolutely. That is a drunk man's decision-making tree.
Oh, 100%.
But was it nefarious where you think the rest of us need to know that a person in our community needs to be a little suspicious to us? Or was it just an isolated incident where he was just a regular person and none of us are at risk doing business? That's a good question, them?
Mark. Was he a person of it? Yeah, was he? So wait, you're saying it's like a businessman or something?
Yeah, somebody who makes decisions that made a really bad one.
Yeah.
So we need to question his decision making, or was it just some dude who's working an assembly line?
They went to the person's home and stole it back and brought it back to me.
That's Batman shit right there.
Yeah, that is okay. So it wasn't the guy who stole it then. It was the buddy. It'd be like if Isaac stole it. I knew he'd get it.
You stole it from him and returned it.
Wow.
That is movie worthy.
Oh, I wonder if that guy's going to come back and try and take the Dawn back.
Let's interview him.
Oh,
I want you to plead your case of why you think you need the Dawn.
Wow. The buddy. That's crazy. So, dude, Mark was like, oh, faith in humanity restored. The guy who stole it still didn't bring it back, though. It was the guy's buddy. I wonder if the guy's buddy who stole it said, hey, give this back.
Let's do this.
Give it back. And then instead of stealing it off his, you know what I mean? And then, oh, yeah, I took it back. I'll bet.
Well, somebody this weekend is going to, loan that guy his snowblower and it's gone forever. We need to know who he is.
Yeah. We are going to play several air tags inside the Dawn. Dude, you can't tell people that. Mark. Mark, you just said it. How are we going to dude?
Ruining the freaking magic trick.
Oh, I hate Mark, you put the air tags in it. You don't tell anybody.
No.
And then you call Isaac and I, and we go stream to the guy's house, like Publishers Clearinghouse. Like, dude, we know you have the Dawn.
Yeah. Like, how effective is a DUI stop, right? If 9 miles before you're like, there's a DUI stop ahead.
Yeah. Bolt it to the dude. No. Mark, no. You don't bolt it to the table. We want
to out these assholes. Absolutely.
First off, I'm going to fix Mark's set. There's no air tags in there. Let's just get that straight.
There is not.
Don't bolt it to the table. We're going to put it out there wide open. And we're going to put a camera. Have Joe come over and put a camera right on the Dawn. So
we're going to have accent lights directed right at it so it's as appealing as possible.
Oh, we could totally turn the Dawn into a glitter bomb. That explodes 30 minutes. That's a good one, too.
Those are my favorite AI videos, by the way.
The glitter bomb packages.
So, like, when somebody steals a package, you see them blowing up like nuclear detonation. I love those.
Yeah. Light coming down. Yeah, light coming down on it. Dude, I'm telling you.
Perfect. On a pedestal that says, steal me.
We got it. See.
Totally.
Yeah, Mark says I was going to say that. We need 100%. We need to set that up and try it. I'd love to bust people.
So Mark is a better man than me because when this dude wronged him,
would you have gone after him?
100%.
Yeah,
he is protecting the person who did this.
Yeah,
right. Doing the favor to the person who break the rules of modern society.
Yeah.
So, Mark, you're a better man than I am.
I don't even want to know what I would do or Isaac would do if somebody stole something off of us and we knew who it was. I would dox that guy would be freaking moving out of this city.
They'd be famous.
They would be. Oh, I'd make them famous.
For sure.
I would make them. They would have to move. Next, we have to find my dad's rooster. There's a rooster gone?
I saw that. Somebody stole a rooster from one of the tchotchkes that were in.
Seriously?
The rooster is gone. So it's in somebody's as a centerpiece in their man cave, and we need to know where the rooster is.
Somebody stole Mark's cock. That's the right word?
Mark's cock is gone. It's missing.
Mark Hansonetta's cock is missing. Sorry, Mark. Oh, there's an AI video coming from this one. There is such an AI. There's a problem. If I said, have Mark Hansonetta's cock say I'm missing. Dude, I don't even want to know what AI would do to that friggin' video.
All right, I'm appealing to the citizens of the Youngstown area.
Wait, Mark just said it's my dad's cock, actually.
I appeal to the citizens of Youngstown. Help find Mark's dad's cock.
Yeah. Was it years? He said years ago.
It's still out there. No, listen, when you've got a cock like that, there will be people that are willing to find it.
I mean, Mark Hansonetta's dad's cock. Legendary. Legendary cock. Oh
we
my
need to
God.
find it.
Huh?
We need to find it.
Okay. Our goal is to find Mark Hansonetta's dad's cock.
It's important to all of us.
Oh my God. If I put that in Facebook, am I going to get a warning?
Yes.
So
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Worth it.
We actually think it was a bachelorette party. Frickin'
So the bachelorette stole the cock?
Stole Mark Hansonetta's dad's cock.
Shocker.
back to cock and balls. What the fuck? I know, Brian. It always goes back to cock and balls.
Always.
Oh, all right. Hanzonetta.
Sorry, Canzonetta.
Vindicator.
Yeah.
Do you know the story of the Vindicator?
Yes.
What happened to the Vindicator?
They got bought up by a syndicated Google entity. It's not a real newspaper.
Is it the Tribune?
What? Tribune?
Wait, didn't the Tribune buy him?
Maybe.
What do you mean maybe? The
So I think all the local newspapers were bought by national syndicates.
Really?
I do. I think Vindicator is an entity of Google. There's very little local reporters and representation.
Yeah, the Vindicator got
whoa, we got
BJ
just
it's serious. I was like serious. Correct me, BJ.
BJ just, dude, if you guys would just see BJ just badass walked. Like, I know what
the
fuck
Vindicator
we're talking
got
about.
so they didn't like they were going out of business, and then the Trib bought them. So Gannett, which is the company that owns that, they bought the name.
What's
the name
Gannett?
only? Gannett's is a media company.
Is it a huge?
It's like one of the last big newspaper companies in the country. It's where I used to work for them.
Oh,
when
you
I
did?
was at
Gannett.
the Beacon Journal is owned by them. The Canton Repository is owned by them. So the Tribune or the Gannett bought the Vindicator in name only. It's basically the Tribune with a couple of different articles in it. It's just with the header. So that's it.
How do you spell G-A-N-E-T?
Gannett.
E-T-T. Gannett, what, like news?
Gannett, yeah. It would just they use the Gannett Media.
All right, I'm gonna look this up on my phone. So the Vindicator goes out of business. The Tribune buys them, but that's owned by Gannett.
Gannett buys it, yes. So there it is right there. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Gannett is a major U.S. mass media holding company headquartered in Washington, D.C., North Virginia area. It's the largest U.S. newspaper publisher by total daily circulation. It does the USA Today.
Yes.
It does numerous regional and local.
They bought most of the papers, like all, and what their business model basically is they buy established papers and then they gut them, and then it's all the same stuff across all the papers, basically.
Syndicated completely.
Yes, for the most part.
So is there local news still?
So
a couple.
Like there's a handful of local reporters still around here, whatever, covering Youngstown, Warren area, but not many. No, because they gutted it all, and it's like
Because I stopped getting the newspaper once the Vindicator was gone in like 2000. I was like, this is stupid. Because I refused to have the Tribune tell me what's going on in Youngstown.
Yeah.
Right. And then now that I find out that the Tribune is actually owned by this thing, it makes it even crazier.
Yeah. It's not like, so most newspapers are set up like that now, where it's like there's way less local journalism at any of them, really, because that Gannett was when they just gutted everybody.
Isn't that funny? There's way less. And then our two of our TV stations, 27 and 33, are owned by the same company, which is also a national company.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what they do. I mean, that's the business model. They come in and they gut everything from the back end, and they just want the name of it, whatever, and then they use all the syndicate. Yeah.
And they're making the advertising money from the local advertisers.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what's up, man? How's it? We're good, buddy. What the hell? So here was my thought. So yesterday, the Vindicator comes out, and they're like, this blah, blah, blah article supporting Tito Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's bullshit. Because the Vindicator went out of business in Youngstown in 2019, 1 year after Tito was freaking elected. Not saying it's his fault, but they're not even from freaking Youngstown. They're a national company. They don't know anything about Derek McDowell. That's freaking crazy.
Like, how did that work? When a newspaper would
I'm sorry, not Gannett. Dennis, you're right. You're right. It is Ogden, not Gannett. So Gannett did the same thing, but they did it in other places. He's right. It's Ogden. So
Ogden, okay.
Ogden newspapers, which is just but it was exact same setup. Yeah, thank you, Dennis, for correcting
So
that.
when a local newsroom would take an angle on a political race, and they would come to the conclusion that they're going to get behind a certain candidate. When you had a building with a bunch of people, like boardroom,
There'd be an editorial board. When I worked in Canton, whatever, there was an editorial board that made those decisions or whatever. Now, not to say the editorial board. There was an editorial board that decided what issues they were going to endorse and what things they were going to back. And every newspaper had this. Now, all the newspapers though, that was highly influenced by the company that owned the paper. Yeah. So generally, like when I was at with Ogden, like it was almost like across the board. It was funny because everybody that worked there was so left. Like 95% of the people there were
right.
Were
I'm sure. Yeah,
but all the endorsements, because it was corporately owned, all said you have to endorse this person. You have to endorse like so. The editorial boards like that, their power went away over the years, whatever, too, where it just became about whoever owned it, whatever the corporate interest was that owned the paper, that's who they endorsed.
That's crazy, dudes. So freaking Tito getting endorsed by the Vindicator is basically some corporate crap, which makes total sense.
Yeah, wow. I mean, there's only a handful of people there. You know what I mean? That there's only a handful of people there that are actually local to do it, whatever. So it's generally based on whatever the company wants to. Yeah,
Tracy says Vindicator is biased and bought. Who wrote the endorsement? I noticed that too. There was no author listed. It was just like from the newspaper.
They usually don't list an author. So on an editorial page, whatever, there usually isn't an author because they want you to think it's coming from an editorial board, whatever. But mostly it's just it's just corporate what they want.
What a bunch of crap. Dennis says it's like Mahoney Matters page on here, which is McClatchy News, which is out of California. I used to really like Mahoney Matters, and then they got bought by the national company, and what's his name got sent off. I forget his name that was doing it, and it sucks now. I don't even. I unfollowed it because it was so stupid because it was all national news. It's so dumb. Wow. So how much weight does the endorsement of the Vindicator have, as it isn't even a true full local paper? It isn't even based around Youngstown. Yeah, that's so gross. Yeah, I used to do that stuff, huh?
I was a sports editor for years in Salem. Then I went to the Canton Repository.
Is there a lot of politics in that? Is there politics in the news, you think?
Oh, yeah. How do you mean? You mean just within the newsroom and stuff?
Yeah, like I'm left leaning, so I'm going to favor left.
The newsroom itself was always so overtly left. Like 95% of the people were crazy. Everybody I work with was like crazy left, like constantly. It was so super liberal. But like I said, the irony was that generally the paper, the company that owned it, like, so you'd have 95% of the people there that were like way left leaning, and then the endorsement would go to the Republican.
Yeah, right. Wow. Because it came back from the top.
Wanted the Republican candidate. So yeah, it was always like a weird.
Do you get the Vindicator?
No.
The Tribune?
No.
Do you get it?
No, there's no reason. I mean, there's really no reason to anymore. I used to work for newspapers, you know what I mean? But like, there's no reason to anymore. And then the deadlines and stuff, because they got rid of home delivery for all those things too. They mail you the paper now. So
they don't even deliver it anymore?
Very few do. Like they got rid of it because it's a cost-cutting thing. So now they'll mail it to you. So the news you're reading,
it's like 3 days prior.
So it all has to be like feature stuff. It can't be anything like timely because it's so old by the time you get the paper that.
And you know what happens? You get assholes like us that fill the void. Mm-hmm. We're literally
they did that. Like they made you necessary.
It's crazy. But that's true though. I think that's what happens. Because like I'll have people message us like, hey, great story on that. You guys are filling the void for the news. I'm like, oh my God, please don't say that. Like there's no reason why we should
local radio, television, newspaper, all of them syndicated from the national level.
That's why I still like WFMJ still. I
I agree with that too, because it's at least locally owned.
You can tell
yeah.
the difference.
You can,
like when you watch WFMJ and you watch WKBN and WYTV, you can tell these guys are local. There's not strings being pulled. You know what I mean? And maybe it's a mental thing and I just know that's the case. But
even if they are biased in a certain direction, it's a local bias. It's not a national bias.
Correct. Yeah. And I think you can see it. I don't need a bunch of printed articles that need retractions by the time I read it too. That's another thing. And I know Isaac and I have touched on this before. I don't like how the newspapers and the TV, they will print something, be wrong. Okay, totally wrong. They can ruin people's careers. They can ruin companies. And then they either don't do a retraction or they do, and it's like little tiny fine print. And it's like, F you guys. You know what I mean? So who was owned by the same family that owned the Vindicator? I don't know what you're asking there.
So when you guys are looking at articles and you get to a newspaper like the Vindicator and a article is put behind a paywall where you got to subscribe for $2.99 to be able to read the article there, do you bail immediately or do you pay the subscription?
Oh, I never pay a subscription.
Generally, you can get around that, just clear search history if you really want to read it, because they give you like every article gives you like 5.
Yeah, I think USA Today does that. USA Today.
Yes,
and if you just
Washington Post does it.
If you clear history, it just you can go read 5 more. So it's like, I mean, if you really want to sit there and do that, but yeah, that's so their business model is switched where they're trying to get money on. It's not the same.
Never gonna happen.
I mean, it slowly is, but it's just a different look altogether.
So here's what I do. I use Chrome for all of my stuff. And what's stupid Microsoft that they insist you use Edge? I save Edge over on the side. So when I run into that, I copy from my Chrome and I put it in the Edge thing, use Edge, and then clear my cookies when I'm done.
Sometimes if you want to like if you go to like Rolling Stone or New York Times, it's like sometimes if like right as the page is loading, if you hit stop real quick and stop loading it, it'll give you the full article before the paywall hits. And you can still read it. Like that doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it works. Like, oh, hit stop. Like, oh, all right, I'm good.
I mean, let's be honest. Newspapers are going to be dead.
Yeah.
I mean, it's next 5 years, 10 years, right? I mean, they're going to be gone. They can't be making money. I'd love to see what these companies are making. They can't. There's just no way.
Subsidized on the national side, they're not making local money for sure.
There's no way.
No way.
Right? So they're going to be gone. Local news eventually will be gone. What do you think?
No, I mean, so it's newspapers screwed themselves years ago by not adopting. They gave it all away for free to start with online, which they're like, oh, this will never take off. It'll always be whatever. Like, and they were arrogant about it. Like the whole industry was like that, and so they got way behind. So now they're trying to catch up. Way after the fact. Newspapers, the print copies are going to go away over time. Now all those papers, whatever, all those media entities, it's just going to revert online. So it's just all going to be online.
You think eventually there'll be a paywall online for everything you read? But then the problem is too, you have that, but then there's like, what's that news something that shares? Do you ever see these? There's a website. It's like news something. It grabs the articles from the Vindicator, copies them, and then puts them on their own website. Yeah. Like word for word.
They do it. Well, yeah. So there's a whole separate industry that's just news. It's just news aggregation, right? Yeah. So it's like those sites, whatever, and how they get paid is based on clicks. So they'll grab articles from everywhere. And as long as they revert back to the original article, even if there's a paywall there, it doesn't matter. Like they're in the clear with that. Like, so yeah, but that's what you're seeing now is like news aggregate. That's what the Mahoney Matters thing, whatever. It's all just they're just grabbing shit to get extra clicks.
It's getting clicks. Wow.
Yeah. You don't even need authors of any kind of articles that you write. You could just basically grab ones that are already written,
right?
Put them in your site, and then there's news there.
Because the pay model is based on clicks, so like generally those sites will be tied to a national like advertising service. That just bulk throws. It's all the ads you see on like news articles, whatever. That's all part of an ad service, whatever. And so they're like, the more traffic it gets, the more money goes to the.
We don't make any, very small amount of money, but I would be lying if I said I will sometimes screenshot WFMJ's article. And I'll say, hey, this is from WFMJ, and I'll put the screenshot on our page. So then that way, instead of sharing it, we're actually getting the clicks. I mean, and we make no money with the clicks, but I still like seeing clicks. Like it's nice, and you're like, hey, look at all that, all these people. Right. It's like a hey, you're doing a good job. You know what I mean? Not that we make any money whatsoever. So, all right. I use archive.org to get around the paywall for a lot of these places. If there is something I really want to read, copy and paste the URL and you can read the archived version. Really?
Yep. Yeah, Archive's awesome. Like Wayback Machine and Archive basically takes a snapshot of content that was there at a certain point, and you can visit that content after it's been archived.
I like doing the Google. Google has like the old newspaper things. You ever go into that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that is so fun.
Yep.
So you're bored sometime. Go to Google and do like, I want to say it's over on the, like in the search bar. It's like news or something like that. And then you click down and it has like archive. You can do all the archive Vindicator stuff.
It's like amazing.
When we do our ghost hunting stuff, which we got to do one, by the way.
We do.
BJ, you want to come on a ghost hunt with us again?
Maybe. Depends where you go. Last time I went, it gave me drive like 3 hours. That way. So like,
do you remember? You went one time. Yeah. This is the first time I met BJ.
There. I'm like,
Listen, it takes 92 times before you see something. So give it a chance.
So I don't know. Maggie,
I just sit there and get drunk while you guys are
That's the plan right there.
We gotta get hammered. Maggie's like, why do you go ghost hunting? And I said, she goes, you never really see anything. It's like, it's more like hang out with Jeremy and Joe and Greg. Like it's fun. And Brian, you know what I mean? It's like a good time. Yeah. That's instead of going out drinking, we go ghost hunting.
That's it.
Right. Oh, dude, where did you go with us?
Where was that? It was
Manicourt, right?
No, it was a long way away. It was like an hour and a half.
Was it that stupid place on the river?
It was like a you could rent the place.
It was like an Airbnb.
Yeah, it was like a Airbnb that you could rent whatever. And nothing.
That was West Virginia, right?
I don't think
it was like northwest Ohio. It was like over past Cleveland a little bit.
Yeah, we got totally freaking scammed in that
hosed.
one. We totally got scammed in that one. We got scammed in the one in West Virginia. The one I want to go back to that I keep like is the one in Newcastle where we brought the people.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't with us. I don't think.
Do it ourselves rather than those other people.
With the other people, just us go. I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna shoot for November. I think if we can do that for like and I think my boys want to come too. Lucas and Cam when we went to the fire station loved it, and I think they want to go too. I'll
bring Ryan with me,
dude. I'm like Lucas and Cam were like, oh, we weren't afraid of the Poland thing. I was like, it's a whole new level when you go from the Poland tavern to an old insane asylum where there's rows and floors.
The only place that I remember that actually, so I got back when I worked for the repository, right? I did a feature. There was like a Shawshank Redemption, like anniversary thing, whatever.
Yeah, dude, we were there twice.
Right. That place. So they let me go in there by myself. Just to walk around and all the places that were like blocked off. They're like, you can go wherever you want, whatever. Because I was doing like a first person article in there, whatever. That was creepy.
Yeah,
like, that was like, you hear stuff and like you feel like
Joe and I were walking. I'll never forget this. We were walking by ourselves. Okay, and I have it on like the
Maslin with the
Mansfield
Reformatory. Yeah,
Joe and I were walking, dead silent, pitch black. The cells are on our left. To this day, him and I at the same time, remembering Joe's deaf, by the way. Heard something get dragged. Like it was like, and we're like, what? We went up, tried to read, no clue. There was nobody else in there. It was just us. It was creepy.
When you go to the spots where it's like the, like it's down like in the basement, like the hole, we see those cells. Where
the isolation or whatever. Yeah.
That was like the creepiest part. And it was like, that's where I heard the most stuff. That was where it was like, uneasy.
Exactly.
I'm just going to keep on.
Well,
I was in the middle of the day too. It wasn't
so
nighttime.
we all like
individually
we go sit in one of those isolation cells and just see like what we felt and whatever. It was uncomfortable to be down there.
Very, yeah.
The Manicourt, when we went to the Manicourt in Youngstown, we should go back there too.
Yeah.
The Manicourt in Youngstown, they have the bar area, and then above it is like an old apartment. It's the only time I've seen Joe.
Didn't somebody get killed in that apartment at some point?
That's the rumor. They said the wife killed the husband or the husband killed the wife or something like that. It's the only time in all of like the 3 or 4 years Joe and I have been doing this where I saw Joe get physically shooken up and he looked like he was going to puke. Do you remember that?
Oh, I do.
What was it? It was like a dark. You said that you said it was like darkness and like dread, and you got dizzy.
The apartment. So really, that place is super heavy. Like the whole thing just feels like it was stuck in the 60s, and nobody's ever been there, and it's just storage, and you felt like that kitchen was probably the hardest part for me to go through, and it just felt like bad things have happened in that freaking room. Very few places.
Right.
I felt that.
We got a call. Let's pick this one up.
Okay. Is it Isaac again?
No.
All right, caller, you're on.
Hey, this is Bob. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up?
Oh, I just called in because, you guys were never had your phone lines on until recently. But anyway, I just caught your show, and I just wanted to say that I lived in a real haunted house. My parents bought a house in Euclid, and the Euclid Court judge, Robert F. Steele, had his wife killed on December 2nd, 1969, I think it was.
Okay.
Well, anyway, my parents had gone ahead and put some good kind of money in the house. They had re-insulated it, put new windows in it, so there wasn't a single draft in the house.
Okay.
One day I was upstairs, and I distinctly heard the bathroom door close. Well, the bathroom door isn't like off level or anything like that, and so I opened up the door and I looked down the hall, and the door's wide open. Or I'd sit in the kitchen, and I would hear down through the basement, through the stairwell, that the floorboards were clicking around me as I was standing still. So for about 25 years, we lived in a real life haunted house.
Did you ever get like creepy feelings or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But, I came to terms to it. Yeah, I came to terms with it because, it's like you had no place to go. You're living in a house where you know that there is some sort of paranormal entity or whatever, but it's like, what do you do?
It's funny, and it's like I want to. Whenever we go into these places, I try and put it in because your eyes seeing things that's like dark and scary, and you get weird feelings. But I swear, sometimes when I'm walking through a place, I'll get the creepy ass feeling, and it's like, dude, it's not right, and it's not because it's a creepy building. It's because there's something there, something watching.
Yeah, it's not every building.
Does that make sense?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, like we go into.
Yeah, and if you want to talk about something about the supernatural, I'll tell you this. There was one time my ex-friend, her mother's sister, her aunt, was a white witch, Wiccan. Okay, so one day they're like, "Oh, let's go ahead and have a seance for fun." Okay. So it's four of us. I was the only guy in the group, three other ladies. But so we sit around a white candle, we hold hands, okay? And they're doing the seance here. And then all of a sudden, the only way I could describe this is the most intense electricity running up my arm, starting from my fingertips, going slowly up my arm. And the best way I could describe it, like, once again, is just like a chill, like when your hair stands up on end. So this electricity was going up my arm, up my elbow. Once it got to my shoulder, I'm like, what the heck? I felt it hit my neck, and I let go of the hands that I was holding. Everybody went and looked at me, and I'm like, what? What did I do? And I'm like, there's no friggin' way I'm ever going to let some mother ghost take control of my body.
Yeah. So
with that being said, with that one experience, I could tell you for sure that there is a supernatural, what can you say, plane of existence out there, and you definitely don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for the call, Bob.
I'll call.
Oh, see ya. Sorry, Bob. Didn't mean to hang up.
I'm thinking like maybe that's the key, is taking like a Wiccan or a Satanist or a pagan with us. You're a quarter Satanist, right?
Oh yeah.
What if BJ rips his shirt off? He's got a freaking pentagram on his chest, like tattooed on his chest.
So Kellen's she's complaining a little bit that we don't
Kellen,
take her.
I said we're gonna bring you. Stop. Why?
She's like 3/4 soccer mom. She is not gonna invoke evil spirits. She's like the most pure person.
But that's
I know.
That's a great person to send in.
The sacrifice. The
Ghost
virgins.
Ghost bait.
Kellen told me that she freaks herself out on like exorcism videos on YouTube and stuff like that. So she's gonna get freaked out for sure.
Kellen,
listen.
Are you going to be able to do that?
No, she's gonna freaking run away when it matters.
Yes.
What I would like to do is go back to the Mansfield Reformatory.
Yes.
It's just so expensive. It's like $2,000.
And I talked to somebody a couple weeks ago, and it has become so commercialized. All of the authenticity that we experienced when we went is not the same as it
Why?
was.
What do you mean commercialized? Like
They are like really taking groups through there often, and
Oh yeah,
You know-
they make a bunch of money on it. I mean, it's a tourist destination, whatever.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of groups. I mean, there's a whole gift shop and everything else.
well,
too.
that was all there. We rented it by ourselves, and it was like $2,000, and I think it's more now to
It
do it
is.
overnight.
Yeah.
It's like $3,000.
I mean, that I was able to do it as part of the media, and they just let me walk through it like that.
But during the day,
but I don't think that I would experience the same thing had I been in
dude,
in
night
group,
is a
you know
whole.
what I mean?
Like we got there
Oh,
during
sure,
the
night,
day.
but it was creepy in the day. Like it,
Yeah.
I was it. I was the only person there, and I'm in all the places you're not supposed to go. But it was
walking by those cells by yourself
At
in
night.
pitch black was my
I'm sure.
favorite memory of that. It
Oh.
was so it hit me on a psychological level like
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
else.
Yeah, there's been, and I know I said this a couple times, but that was creepy. The school was creepy that we went to, where I had the locker slam on me and I ran like a freaking crybaby. And I just, I want to go back. We got to do something.
Insane Asylum would be my next one because I don't think I've been to one.
You haven't been to
I
that
don't
one in
think I
PA
will.
with us ever?
I don't think so.
Really? Oh, we got to do that.
Absolutely.
We got to get Brian, make BJ come with us, even though he won't want to. Anybody else I'm forgetting? Anybody else?
Who's
Jeremy.
fun? Jeremy's fun.
Jeremy will bring Jeremy, Brian. That's probably it.
Grace is fun.
Great. We'll bring Gracie.
Way better than Kelly.
That's going to be the list.
Yeah.
Just those people.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
We've got some alternatives in case someone gets sick. Kellen,
No one else is allowed to go.
Kellen, you're on the alternate list.
Isaac commented a little while ago. Go scroll back up and
He said, yeah, BJ. Yeah.
He said, I think he and Ali, BJ, let's go to the bar instead and stream us drinking. We'll get 10 times more views.
He's such a killjoy.
Dude, we get a ton
That
of
is
people.
true.
I hate Kel. There it was. Kel said, I hate you. There it was. That's what I was looking for. Kel said, I hate you. Kellen, you can come with us, but we're making Kellen, if you want to be part of the club, you're going to have to do some stuff. We're going to have
Isolation.
to make
Isolation.
wherever we say you got to go. Like the creepiest thing I could think of.
Grace did it.
Gracie, Jeremy from the Youngstown Pacers' daughter is the most fearless freaking teenager. I don't know if she's a teenager. Was
A teenager at the time.
and is fearless.
Listen,
I mean,
she was.
fearless.
We waited to do the first reformatory until she turned 18. That's
Yeah.
to say how young she was willing to
she
go
was
into this.
18. I think you had to be 18.
Yeah.
She was fearless. Speaking about dead people.
Yeah.
Catholic Church. Do you hear about this?
Mm-mm.
So did you ever go to a funeral at a Catholic church?
Oh, I did hear about this. Yeah.
Right. So, they're like, you go and pay your respects, and that the Catholic Church has now doing away with it. And I don't know if it's just in Youngstown or for
They're just doing with calling hours, right? You get the funerals are still going to happen in churches, like the funeral part, like
The
the mass,
funeral
the
part is
whatever,
happening.
but you can't. There's not like visiting. There's no calling hours anymore at churches.
And they were saying, the Catholic Church is saying it's because it's a holy place and all this other thing. I personally think it's because of money, right? Because
It was cheaper. I think it was cheaper to do it
in the church,
just to do it. The calling hours there too, I think, because you didn't have to like
pay the
pay
freaking
the
guy.
funeral
Yeah,
home or
right.
whatever else. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. What does everybody think of this? I'm kind of like, whatever. I don't care. But I mean, I'm not Catholic. I mean, but there was a lot of blowback online from people saying they were pissed about it. It's our church. We pay you money. You should let us do what we want in the church, is what I was reading. But anything? Joe?
I'm emotionally devoid, so I don't need. I don't
That's
really.
my problem too. I just don't care.
Maybe some people need that moment to be able to say their goodbyes and come to peace with it and whatever.
Right.
I'm just not that guy. Like, so I think so much like nutritional value is wasted by embalming a body and not having it serve its ecological,
You're a monster.
I'm a monster.
I told my wife to donate me to science. So
100%.
I'm like, I don't care. Like,
Exactly.
Why would I don't need a grave. I'm dead. What do I need?
Exactly.
I don't need this anymore.
Well, somebody said that the Greek Orthodox don't approve of, again, I might be totally saying this wrong, don't approve of cremation because your body is in the vision of God or something like that. I'm like, that's not what you're gone,
You're gone.
right? You're
That's
gone.
it.
Your soul's gone. Whatever is there is gone.
Your vessel is done.
Done. Right now, if there's something on after that where I'm going to be haunting Youngstown Studio after I'm dead, and you guys are going to be...
We'll have a ghost hunt. And we'll try to connect with you, man.
Joe, you're going to be sitting there, and all of a sudden, you're just going to hear...
I will know it's you. 100%.
Yeah, you're gone. Your body's gone.
Right.
You're gone. So what's the matter? What happens to your body?
Yeah.
So you guys would donate your bodies to science?
I want to become a tree.
You want to do the thing where they put a plant on your body?
Yep. I'm in the little vessel beyond the roots of the tree, and I grow up, and it took all of the stuff that I accumulated over the years and distributed to the tree.
We got new comments there. Could you scroll down there? Sorry.
I drink a lot, so I might kill the tree.
tree comes out just like dead.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
I think some don't believe in destroying the body because one day we will come back to our bodies when Jesus returns or something. Like zombies? Like zombies?
I think that's wrong.
Zombies? So I gotta save my body for when I come back?
You're gonna reanimate when Jesus comes back.
You're gonna reanimate? That's zombies. That's exactly what zombies are.
That's pretty creepy.
Was Jesus a zombie?
Maybe. Catholic Church, please don't assassinate us, please.
Here come the Catholic snipers again.
I don't want to reanimate. I'm good on that.
Not zombies. New life.
You're done. You're just done.
Kellen, that doesn't make so. If that's the case, then when Jesus comes back and I go into my body, I'm going to be 6 feet under the ground buried.
No, listen, God's really able. Like if I burn my body, He'll be able to reconstitute it. So don't worry about it. Burn that shit.
I mean, if we're already magically going to come back to life, like I think, then like what's the next step? Yeah, like I mean, I think it's not a stretch to just say, well, he can just reanimate you.
Exactly.
And if I, you know what I mean, if I disintegrate into the ground, I can just reappear. Like, I mean, what's the stretch?
Serve some kind of purpose. Make a tree, feed the fish.
I like that. I said cremate me and put me up in Canada, put me at the beach in North Carolina, and sprinkle me in the backyard.
Do you think they really like actually put your ashes back in that urn, or they just have like a thing over there, like they just burning trees? Like, here you go. These idiots.
They could fake it easy.
But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe like they get like a 10 for like one special where they cremate 10 people at the same time and just like, oh, this is all the same.
Whatever.
Just put it in there. All right, wait.
Ashes.com.
Yeah. That's what I want. I mean, spread me out. Like, put me up in Canada on my island up there that I go to all the time. Put me at the beach. I think that's good. Right?
Exactly. Serve some kind of purpose.
I don't want to be sitting like in an urn on the fireplace while Maggie messes around with her new boyfriend after I'm dead and gone or something like that. Will
you haunt her if she does?
Oh, I'm gonna haunt her no matter what. I'm gonna haunt her. I told her that. I was like, if I die early, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be in the bathroom and you're just gonna hear, hey. Like it's gonna be bad.
I'm going on a date tonight. Luke comes in.
Totally hotter. Here we go. Let's go. We got some ghost stories. Isaac just said spread
that
me
one
out
up on the screen, Joe.
What?
Yeah, I just showed that. If Luke's gonna read something that long, I would throw it up on the screen.
What if I die right now by asthma when they got to be blind forever? Isaac, you're not blind.
You're gonna have a wandering eye in Zombieville.
God damn it. Back in the 70s, my aunt in Pittsburgh used to read cards and actually used to work for the Pittsburgh police as a clairvoyant on open crimes. Her house was scary, creepy, 2-story duplex, which her in-laws died upstairs. They had a chairlift on the steps, and almost every night, if it was at the top of the steps, it'd start at night. In the middle, oh my gosh, it would go down the steps or vice versa. When they unplugged it from it, like they unplugged it,
and it's still moving.
Oh yeah, that's not good. It's the Youngstown Diocese, and it's up to the local bishop. There you go. So it's just Youngstown. The non-transparency of this supposedly being discussed over the years by bishop and funeral directors in the diocesan council without the church committee was wrong. The Catholic Church ritual was interpreted by them, and the decision was made. But it's supposedly okay for the priest to be in the church for calling hours. Maybe the article saying it was also a financial decision has some truth. That's true. The priests are probably going to have calling hours in there, right? Because that's okay. Wow. Isaac said, spread me out. I'm a Catholic, and our family has mixed bags of viewings at funeral homes. Shout out to the Santucci and sometimes the church. Kind of sad to lose that convenience. That's what I'm thinking. It's like a convenience.
Yeah, because it's just right there, too. You don't have to go to another place and then go to else for the funeral.
Maggie's grandma had it at the church in Lowville, and it was great. So they had a viewing out in like the lobby or whatever that's called, and then wheeled her in, and that was it. Done. Went to the grave site. That was it. Versus,
well, all of us are at that age where we're gonna have some departings here. In really close succession. It's not an easy thing. So the traditional Catholic Church making that easy, coming to terms with it, all that. Yeah.
I noticed that, was it Christmas? I noticed at Christmas. And it's like, you know how like the tables all get set up, and normally like the younger kids are down here. So like we have a big long table. And I used to be down on this side of the table, right? And I'm slowly approaching this side of it, like over here with like my aunts and my dad and my mom.
You're the old dude,
and I'm like,
you're the old dude.
I'm like, man, when these guys are gone, that is going to be me there. And it's like a lineup of like, who's next? It's like, wow.
People kick off and you move up.
Dude, you do. You go from the kid table, like in the other room, to the I'm like, oh no.
Just watch what your uncles are doing right now, and that's you in 10 years.
Oh, good Lord, that's terrifying, man. That is scary. I mean, eventually we're all gonna die. It's Halloween, so we can talk about death.
Death,
right?
Absolutely.
It's Halloween today, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of death? What's gonna happen?
What, afterlife type of thing?
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. Multiverse guy here, so I think we just like go into the next life.
Is there another life?
For sure. There's a life that you didn't die, and maybe do
you think there's multiple lives all lined up with Joe?
Infinite amount
of lives with Joe.
Yeah.
This life might have died at some point.
Gone.
This life might have died at some point.
Yeah.
This one's you right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now this you could die.
My consciousness then travels to the one that's not dead.
Like based on decisions you're making.
Yeah.
That's an interest. I'm not going to lie to you. I've totally thought of that before. It's like, so what happens to the one at the very, very end? The last one. The
immortal version of me?
Is that it? So one version of you will live forever.
Forever.
You'll be like 100, like oldest man on earth.
Yeah. And a giant, bigger than 5'4", for sure, with total perfect hearing.
Yeah. Read Isaac's comment. Isaac said, sweet release of death. My wife won't.
He is not married long enough to have that opinion. That's 20 plus years.
That is my line you took. I always say that whenever they're like, Luke, you're gonna die if you do this. I'm like, sweet. As long as you don't become a lobster, the blue lobster that is said to be hundreds of years old. Yeah, what do you think, BJ, when you die?
I don't know. Nobody's ever come back to tell me, so I have no idea.
No clue. Are you too religious at all?
I'm not religious at all, but I mean, I know what I hope happens, but I don't. But I have no idea if that's going to happen. I think there's something after this, but I don't know. You know
so like heaven or anything like that.
I mean,
it's a nice thought
to me. Yeah, it's a very nice thought. I mean, like to me, it'd be like, oh, I get to go experience all kinds of cool shit that I didn't when I was alive.
Yeah,
or get to go to, you know what I mean? Like that would be like my idea of heaven would be like, oh, I can go see this band that I never got to see, or I could go do this, or like
right.
Like, cool. But
so if I could take your consciousness and you can pick any person that's alive or has ever lived, who would you put your consciousness in to be able to experience their life?
Their life.
Ooh, I got it. Hold on.
Ooh, boy. It would probably be like a dead rock star or something.
In their prime, or
I would want it to be their prime. Not when they get all bloated.
Yeah, Ozzy 2 weeks before he dies.
Yeah. maybe Bon Scott from AC/DC back at his prime, man. Because he lived a fun life. I mean, until the very until he OD'd or whatever at the very end.
Ready for mine?
Bring it.
So I can switch consciousness with anybody.
Any person that has ever lived.
Johnny Sids.
Who?
The porn star. Johnny Sids. You know who Johnny Sids is?
I don't.
You don't know who Johnny Sids is?
No.
Do you know who Johnny Sids is?
Yeah, I think so.
It's the guy this guy, the guy that does like everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know him?
I don't know him.
Dude, I'm totally that guy.
What's his brand? Like, what's he do well?
Porn.
All right.
In general. like not gay
he's
porn.
Good at it? Like he's a rock star in porn?
I'm pretty sure he's like top billing.
Okay.
That's who I'd be. Come back as a porn star.
Well, for science, I'll have to look into his his IMDb.
Just make sure you do it on your Microsoft Edge.
We whatever consciousness we want to have is just somebody who gets laid a whole bunch.
like
rock star.
Would that get old? Like Bon Scott? Like After he's done all the things you think that he's done, wouldn't that get old? And
Do you
repetitive?
think?
No.
Wait, here's my question.
Okay.
Okay, you go to work one day. You get up. God damn, I don't want to go to work today. This is stupid. Do you think he ever does that?
No.
Do you ever think he's like, I don't want to go bang this chick today?
I gotta go to work at 8 o'clock.
Do you ever think he does that?
No, not unless he's got to like bang a porker or something.
Oh my God.
But if you eat lobster every day, lobster just becomes normal. Like it's not exciting anymore.
That is true. You would get, it would get to the point where you're like, all right, I mean, I'm sure it'd probably take a lot longer to get sick of that.
You'd be willing to hang a little longer.
It'd take a lot longer to get sick of that than just eating lobster every day. But
God, I gotta go do mortgages today. This sucks. God, I gotta go do hot girls all day. This sucks. I can see that's gonna take a while. Take a long time. Isaac says, "What's his brand? Giant peen, Joe."
He does. He does have a giant peen. I would like to see an average peen have success. I really would.
Every now and then, he's probably wants to toss a bone to a fatty. Isaac.
Yes. You don't want to go to the restaurant and eat the same thing every time.
I mean, that makes sense.
Order other things off the menu.
I can eat a Whopper every once in a while.
100%.
Don't become a lobster. Oh my God, guys, it's too funny. What are you doing for Halloween? Anything? You got any gigs?
No gigs, whatever. I think my wife's having like a little get together tonight, but it's like for like trick or treaters, and I have a granddaughter now, so she's coming. Like,
you have a you're a grandpa?
My grandpa. I became a grandpa less than a month ago.
You're a grandpa?
Uh-huh. So my wife's 5 years older than me. I'm 44. She had her daughter when she was like 20.
Okay.
And so the daughter is now almost 30, and she just had her first kid. So
whoa,
yeah.
You're a BJ's a grandpa.
That table, he's way.
Yeah, dude, you're like at the end, like, hey kids, everybody settle down.
Let me tell you my nom story.
Wow, you're a grandpa.
I got a couple.
Joe, what are you doing?
Holidays left.
Nothing.
Nah,
I don't celebrate.
And did your son ever go trick-or-treating? You never let him go trick-or-treating, did you?
No, he when he wanted to, he went.
When did he want to?
A couple times.
Okay.
A couple times. But did you see how expensive Halloween candy is right now? I bought 2 freaking bags for $50.
You still hand out candy?
Hand out candy, yeah. $50
for 2 bags.
2 bags of freaking candy.
Wow. Are they the big bars?
They are.
Yeah, Joe got the big bar.
Yeah. But
we have a family wedding tonight at 4 p.m. They're doing it on Halloween. I appreciate that. My boys are not happy.
No.
Oh, well, Lucas is done because Lucas is 14, but the 10-year-old and the 7-year-old, they are pissed because they're missing Halloween.
Yep.
They are freaking Cameron. Oh my God, he's furious. Can't even tell you. Lobsters are pretty cool though. As long as they can shed, they can live for a long time. Only problem is people want to eat you. I love eating lobster. Do you like lobster?
Great.
Lobster?
Lobster and crab legs I like better, but
crab legs are a lot of work.
I don't mind it though. I'll sit there like on an all-you-can-eat crab thing when
hours.
in Florida, like 3 hours.
do they have like a pre-shucked crab legs establishment? Because I would pay for that.
I'd pay for
some of them. Some of them will crack it a little bit for you, whatever. To depending on where you go. But yeah,
I would totally have somebody pay like. So you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet for like $20. I would pay an additional $20 to have a person there
cracking.
Shucking.
Where are you going for all-you-can-eat crab for $20? Because I want to go.
How much is it? 50? No. Oh, is it really?
All-you-can-eat crab now? Like if you go to, it's at least
Outer Banks. I thought it was $50, 50, $60.
Federal did a crab night.
Once in a while, you can get
how much was
2 of them. It was up there.
Once in a while, you can get a little cheaper, but yeah, crab. All you can eat crab that's a lot. Yeah, you're spending a lot.
I'm gonna get my money's worth.
That's why I do. My wife's like, "Oh my God,
yeah."
How much longer are you
That's like we go to like the all you can eat buffets, man. I roll in there with my family. There's damage going to be done with me and my boys. I mean, it is going to be trouble.
And I was just want a pan of pre-shucked crab legs that could be imitation crab legs.
That's the
I
other
want
problem.
A person that is sitting there cracking it and then handing me whatever they pull out of the leg.
The imitation crab is gross.
It's so gross.
Don't like it.
It's
like
great.
cod or something like that. Do not like it.
It's not the same.
Do not like it at all. Okay, so we're done with everything. I marked off everything on our list.
No, you didn't talk about Atlas.
Oh, yeah, before we got 12 minutes.
Okay.
It is currently behind the sun.
Not yet, not anymore. It's
out now?
It's peeking out. The 28th, 29th, and 30th, it started showing us what it was going to do.
So what we're talking about was it Three-Eyed Atlas?
Three-Eye Atlas.
Three-Eye Atlas, and it is the biggest. What is it?
Comet?
I don't know.
It's comet. Right
Is it
now.
a comet?
He disagrees. He thinks it's just a rock and it's going to spit out.
Is it a comet?
I just think it's a big rock floating through space.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's not a comet, right? Or is it a comet?
It is categorized as a comet as of right now.
Okay, and it was behind the sun.
Yes.
They did have satellites videoing it when it went behind the sun. Did it do anything weird while it was behind the sun?
We don't know. When it peaks out, we'll see if it changes trajectories or does anything different.
The concern is from the nerds.
Yes, I'm a nerd.
It's going to come out of the sun,
right?
And then V-line
right towards us.
Right towards the Earth.
Right.
That is the thought.
Yeah. So if you were to guess, is it still heading towards us or away from us now? I'm going to look.
It was going away from us, right?
Well, we will see because there is a official Atlas tracker.
Do you think this is a spaceship, Joe?
I do.
You do?
If not a spaceship, then a probe.
Do we have the tech to see? We don't have the technology to see what it actually is, or we do, and they're not releasing it.
There is a lot of anomalous data about this thing that makes it weirder than any other comet that's visited.
Give me top 5. Can you give me top 5?
So let's just say Earth distance. Do you see this number at 340,000 or 340 million kilometers?
It's dropping.
Is it coming closer to us or further away from us?
It's getting closer. It's dropping.
So it's moving away from the sun. That number's getting
closer
bigger.
To us.
Getting closer to us.
Was it supposed to do that?
We've got orbit, so like we might be going towards it versus it coming closer to us.
All right. So then what happened? So why do you think top 5 reasons why this is not a asteroid or
all right? Speed.
Okay.
In order to have propulsion that's not just in the vacuum of space, it has to have some kind of propulsion mechanism that makes it go faster than all the other rocks.
Gravity.
Could have picked up some gravity.
Isn't that why like the comets fly by?
Well, when it's in interstellar space, there's no gravitational, push on it.
But once you push something in space, it keeps going, correct?
Yeah. So if you have a speed, it's a constant speed and nothing's there to push against it. So it follows that speed no matter what.
Right. If BJ and I were in space and I push BJ, he would go the same speed forever. Until
another force enacted on BJ, he wouldn't change.
All right. Isn't it just going the same speed wherever it came from? It's probably traveling at that same speed. So it
could have been.
So it out of somewhere real fast and it's still going the same speed.
Yeah. So let's just say it hit another solar system. It hit a gravitational pull. It got sped up, and there's nothing to stop it from going. So that's a good hypothesis.
Okay.
That's number one. The speed is weird.
Okay. Speed is weird.
The composition is weird. Instead of it just being natural elements like nickel, iron, and things you would expect from a comet, it is an alloy, which would be a mixture, a composition that is weird in nature. So
alloy being
a mixture of metals that takes some kind of forces to be able to make.
What were they saying?
Nickel and iron.
Nickel and iron.
So the universe or our solar system and our galaxy usually composes majority iron, minority nickel. So it'd be 10-to-1 ratio of nickel to iron. This is in reverse, where this is a higher composition of nickel and lower composition of iron.
Okay.
And we've only been able to create those compositions through industrial processes that make them intentionally. So weird composition.
So weird composition that isn't natural. That isn't natural. We haven't seen it naturally.
Right.
Could be naturally somewhere
Small
else.
sample, like this is only the third one that's come through us. So maybe out of 100 of them, maybe 40% of them are.
We don't know that because it's only 3.
Just another data point.
Okay.
So when a comet comes towards our sun, the comet is super cold when it's in the vacuum of space. And when the sun starts heating it up, it creates a tail where the tail distributes away from the comet as solar winds push that material
as
away.
It's going it's pushing.
This comet has the tail pointed towards the sun.
Why? That's weird.
Is it a propulsion system that's steering it? Again, data point doesn't mean anything. It's a weird anomaly that's different from the rest.
So as it's going this direction, the tail is pointing that direction.
Correct.
That's
towards the sun.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
So our solar system is on a plane of like a 17 degree. Like all the planets are on think of a record. Most comets will hit us at a weird angle coming from above or below or at a weird. This is coming at the exact plane of our orbits of all of our planets. So where the record is spinning, this is coming at a flat angle
So like the
on our
other
orbit.
ones would come up this way. Really? Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
weird
it's not
too.
like piercing our orbit; it's going in congruent with our.
That's straight. Okay,
with-
what are the
with
odds
our-
of that?
Right.
Yeah.
It's coming from in the 70s. There was a frequency that we picked up on 1977.
What was that called? I read about that.
The WOW, something like that. Anyway, it was an 86-second segment of weird frequencies to interpret. We didn't know what to make of it, but it was just weird because it was distributed from a certain angle from a certain area.
Okay.
This thing is coming within a really small degree of where that original signal came from.
Do they think it came from this thing, or was
Maybe.
it whoever sent this thing is what sent the signal?
Or you have another solar system, a planet's about to blow up. They send out a signal out to say, hey, we're about to blow up, come rescue us. And then the explosion, a rock from that civilization heads in our direction. So again, another anomaly.
When are we going to know if it's an alien or not, Joe?
Within the next couple of weeks, if he's right, this thing will just dart out of our solar system and continue on into interstellar space. If it deviates and starts making a turn and heading towards us and starts shooting lasers at us,
then we're in trouble.
We know.
Okay. Boy, that'd be awesome. Like half of me wants that to happen and half of me doesn't.
Right.
Like the half of me that wants it to happen is like, humans have been along for a very long time. Like, we've been around for a while. It'd be awesome to go out with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're gonna go out. Let's go out. Fighting aliens.
So go ahead.
I always say this, like everybody always thinks that their generation or their time frame is so damn special. Like this is the generation where the world ends. You know what I mean? It's like people have been prophesizing the end of the world. Every
Mayans, buddy. Yeah, forever
since the existence of time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know what makes this generation so special. Like, no, it's just probably the big rocket's going to float by. Like the world's not coming to an end.
But if
Rapture's not coming, God's not coming back to kill us all. Like it just, that. Yeah, I
every generation thinks.
I go bullshit and all that because every
so let's just say
one
laser beam gets sent at the U.S. and it blows up, Southern Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect any government to be able to launch some kind of like space mission that takes these super secret spacecraft and goes out there and destroys this comet or spacecraft? Would you be disappointed if they had no reaction?
We have no reaction to that.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think there's space lasers that are going to go like, hey, we've been hiding this technology from you. We took this shit out.
Do you think there's that technology?
Secretly, I hope.
He was
no.
I mean, let's just say this thing does it. This thing does a U.
Yeah.
Starts heading at us. Okay.
Yeah.
First thing I've learned from movies, the government is not going to tell us.
No.
Because that would be mass pandemonium, right? There's no way we would know.
Yeah.
The question is, do we have enough private whatever or with an eye on this thing to keep an eye on it without the government knowing? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? Like, will astronomers know? Like public astronomers, right? Not the private sector, whatever you want to call it. If it does do a Yui and starts coming at us and they're like, oh shit, this is aliens. Dude, society breaks down. Is that
Independence Day? Like anything that's depicted in the movies is what would happen.
Yeah.
We would take our conventional armaments and we try to destroy it, but no effect whatsoever.
Yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just hoping they end us quick or they're peaceful at that point because there's nothing you could do.
That is an option. What if they come here and give us all kind of technology that we've been waiting for? What if they give us all the answers to everything we've been wondering?
What if it's God?
What if it's God shows up on this rock?
And then all of a sudden, all the dead people rise back up. We got zombies.
Yep. BJ's worshiping that weekend.
It's just a big comet full of horrors. We're all going to get laid.
All whores. Complete whores.
Comet full of porn stars. Oh, God. I'm in. What if it comes and we die? Yeah. What if it comes here? Do we die? I mean, they've talked about this before. Anytime a higher, at least in the history of humans, a higher civilization meets a lower civilization, the higher civilization eliminates, destroys,
resources gone.
Sucks them in.
So now, are you that old couple that walks up to the beach when the 5,000-foot tsunami is coming in and just accepts your fate and says, we lived a good life? Or do you try to find the bunker and survive the onslaught?
Bunker, screw that. I'm getting drunk and just dying.
I'm thinking of grabbing a 6-pack of beer and sitting on my front porch.
Yeah.
That's
on the beach.
Oh yeah,
come get me.
I'm sitting on my front porch.
I'm doing every drug I've never tried.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, I'm gonna be like, let's do this thing. You know what I mean? Like they're coming. We're done. God, like in the God, like in the movies, God help you, and the TV goes dead. I'm literally sitting on my front porch. Exactly. Let's do this thing. Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's it. I mean, what else can you do? Kristen McGinnis says, Ghost hunts, porn stars, and aliens. Definitely a boy sleepover. Exactly.
See what Isaac did to us by having me here?
Yep.
Thank you, Isaac.
Isaac just said hot aliens. I feel like Laura just said, I feel like I'm in the middle of a teen boy sleepover. This is so accurate, too. Oh, God. All right. Well, that's it for today. Hopefully Isaac's eye's better. He can come in and
save you from me.
Dude, like, how does this happen? So, like, Isaac's, what did you guys talk about when I wasn't here? I didn't watch because I was in Canada.
Dude, you're a betrayal.
I know. I had to go to Canada and I didn't have Wi-Fi. What was it?
Totally high-end, big academic.
Was it really?
Topics. Oh, we were
so
so
is
smart.
it me that brings the podcast out?
100%.
Is it really?
It is.
It's me. Is it me? Would you agree with that?
No, they talk about like mortgage stuff, and I was bored as hell when they were talking.
He rescued you. Like he came up here and added some humanity to our conversation.
Maybe it's me. I'm the one that brings it down. I always thought it was Isaac. Maybe it's me that brings the show
whole
down.
Time. Like we would have told you if it had asked.
Yeah, I wonder if it's me. Oh, I'm having some self-realization. I'm the one
like spend the weekend really like soul searching.
Yeah, I'm the one that talked about cockaballs today too. It wasn't Isaac.
Well, we did mention cockaballs on that show too.
And we were talking
it wasn't devoid of good stuff.
Mark Hansonetta's dad's cock. It's me.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna find Mark's dad's cock.
I'm the problem. It's not Isaac. It's me. I always thought it was Isaac. Wow.
The whole time.
All right. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. This has been an interesting show. We talked about porn stars, aliens, comets, and all kinds of stuff like that. The Catholic Church.
Every time.
And Tito. And we will be back on Tuesday. Hopefully Isaac will be there. Don't forget, Isaac and I are realtors. We can help you see a house, show a house, sell a house. And we are also, I'm self-employed now. I think we've talked about this. Rebel Lending Mortgage Company, crushing. I'm sure did Isaac talk about it? Dude, our rates, they're freaking gross.
Can I ask you about that? And I know he's going to hate me because
geez. What do you got?
Interest rates going down. How's that affect you guys?
Okay. Oh, God.
Quarter point seems like a lot.
60 people watching right now. Sorry about this. I'm going to explain this to you.
Yeah.
The Federal Reserve rate. And I had people like messaging me, everything else. The Federal Reserve rate is not related directly to mortgage rates. Okay. The Federal Reserve rate is like home equity lines of credit, car loans. That's what the banks get those rates from, right? So when you get a home equity, it's like prime plus 1 plus 2 points, right? Mortgage rates are an indicator of what's going to happen at the next Fed meeting. So it goes up and down based on the news and releases during the next Fed meeting of what's coming up, right? The Fed will raise rates or lower the prime rate if based on inflation, inflation's going up. It's the Federal Reserve rate is the key way to make inflation come down by raising the Fed rate, okay? All this so far?
Okay. So good.
So mortgage rates react to what is going to happen at the next Fed rate. If they're going to drop the rates and they think the Federal Reserve is going to drop the rate, that day, mortgage rates will drop. It's a day-to-day thing, okay? By the time yesterday when the Fed met, everybody had already decided they were going to lower the rates. Our mortgage rates had dropped to a 3-year low because they knew they were going to drop that rate.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Right.
They dropped the rate yesterday. Mortgage rates went up. Because they're already looking at the next Federal Reserve meeting and what they're going to do. And if there's indications that the Federal Reserve is not going to raise rates is not going to lower the Fed rate or raise the Fed rate, mortgage rates will go up. Make sense?
It does.
So it's already starting to move up and down. So by the time yesterday when the Fed dropped that rate, our rates were already low. Does that make sense?
So it's better to act ahead of what the Fed is going to do.
100%.
Okay.
You can play it where the job report comes out and the job report's super, super low. That means the market's cool. The market is cooling off. There's, the jobs are, there's not a lot of openings. the Fed will probably lower the interest rates to keep the market up and moving, right? Therefore, when they do that, when they lower the rate, that means as soon as they announce that, boom, mortgage rates drop.
So when you heard Powell, did you feel like he was going to raise interest rates the next time around?
He was going to either leave them the same or
okay,
and then the rates immediately shot up.
Okay,
they shot up like a quarter in a day when he said that. That Powell guy can control everything he says for the mortgage rates. Just based, if he came out today and said, "Well, looks like at the next Fed meeting we're going to have to raise the prime rate," dude, mortgage rates will jump a point like crazy amounts. So just keep that in mind. You can't base mortgage rates on the Fed rate. And don't gamble is my other thing. Rates are at a 3-year low right now. If you are in the 7s, refinance now, take what you can get. Because the problem is we don't know what's going to happen down the road, and it could be back up to 7%. Like right now, I was getting somebody a 5.875 for a 30-year fix yesterday, which is the lowest it's been in forever.
Not bad.
So call us. I'll give you a free quote. I'll look at your stuff and tell you if it makes sense or not. So, all right, everybody, we'll be back on Tuesday with Isaac, hopefully, and maybe Isaac will wear a patch like a pirate.
Sweet.
Would it be awesome?
That'd
like
be
a
great.
patch?
I have one. And
can
regardless if he's okay or not, let's
have him wear a patch.
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll see everybody then. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook.